from Leisure Travel Van. Today we're in beautiful Lake Minnewaska. We're gonna have a look at the 2025 Unity Murphy Bed Lounge, the perfect two-person motorhome. Nice big Murphy bed, 65 inches wide. The leisure chairs with power recliners. Nice big 40-inch TV with a sound bar, subwoofer, big galley area, residential style 3-piece bathroom, lots of exterior storage, optional secondary TV outside. Once I get into shore, I'm gonna show you. A picture is what, 1,000 or 10,000 words? That is 10,000 words right there. This is a beauty. Before we go into the motorhome, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that bell, subscribe. And if you like the video, please give us a like. Come on, let's come inside and have a look at this motorhome. It's absolutely spectacular. Welcome inside the 2025 Unity Murphy Bed Lounge. This is the perfect two-person motorhome. Absolutely. We have power recliners. Let's start off with that. I have kind of a little day bed here. I can use this in a chaise lounge, but just look how much room we have. This is perfect for two people that want to go RVing and see all of Canada and the United States of America, because we're only 25 feet 1 inch in total length. The actual house, if you go from here to the back wall, is 16 feet of absolute luxury. You're going to absolutely love this motorhome. Watch TV. I can have a little day nap. I can have a chaise lounge area here. Look at this. Very nice. Kick back, relax, do some reading work on my computer. Plus, it's gonna be a big bed. Let's talk about colors. Look how beautiful the motorhome looks. This is called Rift Oak. We also do white oak and mocha for 3 different wood colors. We have 2 different countertops. We have Antarctica white and we also have concrete. We have 3 different ultra fabric colors. This is sand. We also do dove and clay. You also can have the optional white uppers if you want. Or for 2025 model year only, we have a 60th anniversary package with special colors that is only going to be available for 2025. We have the white oak cabinets, frosted gray uppers, cool ice leather, mineral white countertops. All of our accessories, faucets, accessory channels, we have matte black. Plus we've done our diamond pattern in our seats up here, 60th anniversary edition headrests on our driver and passenger seats, all done in ultra fabrics. And we have diamond white exterior with specialty 60th anniversary badging. Absolutely beautiful. And if you want a collector's item, that will be the one for you. 60 years. Now, let's just say I didn't want this as a chaise lounge or I didn't want it as a day bed. I can make it into a beautiful bed for 2 and it's just like that fast. How fast? Get your stopwatch and let's do this actual live action time. Or, look at this, all the bedding's already on here. Oh yes, even better. Seriously, I can't even reach the other side of the bed. Seriously long. Right, I would never have my shoes on, my mother would kill me. So now, and I'm well over 6'1", so as you can see, I fit no problem on this bed whatsoever, in case you need some size. Or I can almost sleep this way, but not quite, but almost. Definitely sleep this way. But yeah, you've got a lot of serious room, bedroom, right? Or, I like this because these are great because I have built-in backrests. And if I want to watch TV, I can pop that TV up and look at that, 40-inch smart TV, sound bar, watching TV in bed, working on my computer. Look at this, built-in reading lights. Very nice. Awning style windows. Look at that, awning style window means that they open up. Right, so I got fresh air coming in, no rain, both sides. We also have daytime shades and privacy shades at night. We also have our secondary controller panels right here. I can control different things in the motorhome. I can dim the lights. I can turn all the lights on, turn all the lights off. You can also run it off your smartphone as well. But the important thing, or 2 important things, number 1, we're a walk-around island bed. What I mean by that is you can get out of the bed and you can walk around the bed. That's very, very important. I'm not going to disturb the other person sleeping here. I can come into the kitchen area. I can get a drink out of the fridge. I can go to the bathroom. I can come back and go back to bed at night. That is super important. The other thing too is I can have the bed all the way in with the slide out in. That's right. Slide out can be in, and you can still have the bed down. So if you're at a rest stop, you wanted to stop and have a quick nap, you can have the slide out in, bed down. And slide out is completely in, bed is completely down, right? So I can go to sleep. Here, let's move this back. Get my pillow here. So just to give you a visual on this, I can sleep. Slide out is completely in, and I have a beautiful bed. Absolutely ingenious. Okay, and when you want to bring the bed back up, you can tuck up your linens there like that. We're just going to put this on here. You can see how fast it is. Doesn't take a lot of time to do it. I'm just going to lock this in like this. Hold our sheets. This comes up, and look at this. Make sure your partner's out of there, right? It's all counter levered, so it just goes up real easy, right? And then I can just lock it in place here and here. And now we are back to a sofa, but it's breakfast time, so let's make it into a dinette. Hey, look at this. Very simple to do. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and now I am full from bed to dinette area. Great for breakfast, lunch, supper, dinner, playing cards, computer desk, our cups holders built right into the table. We also have 2 wireless charging ports for charging your wireless phones, things like that. After dinner, you want to go back, maybe we're going to watch something on TV, but you can see how simple it is. This just locks back up into here, and now I'm back into a recliner. Both sides, we have storage area, and we have USB and USB-C charging ports. All of the plugs inside the motorhome are inverted for 2025. So outside electrical plugs, inside electrical plugs are all inverted off your 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. So if you have a sleep apnea machine, you would plug it in right here at night when the bed is down. So we went from leisure lounge chairs to day bed, chaise lounge, Murphy bed, dinette. Multifunctional. Now let's watch some TV in our living room area. Look at this, 40-inch pop-up TV, built-in sound bar. We also have a subwoofer as well. The TV will turn and swivel and face the driver and passenger seats. That's very cool. You can watch it from your bed. You can kick back, put the leisure lounge chairs up. I really like that. Super comfortable. Yes, sirree. You can see right here now I've got a little sofa, kick back and relax. Watch TV, work on my laptop. Just in case you drop your keys in here, we have a little access panel so you can grab anything that happens to fall when the TV happens to be up. I think that's very smart. Let's bring that TV back down because I have the most gorgeous looking lake right in front of me. So if you look out on that beautiful lake over there, there is the legend in Manitoba that Bruce the Mosasaurus is living in that lake. So when you come to Morden, come to Winkler, visit us at the factory, go look for the Mosasaur in that lake. On the Murphy Bed Lounge, you can have an outside TV, so we'll put another 40-inch TV, smart TV, both TVs are smart TVs. We'll put a 40-inch smart TV on the outside with its own separate sound bar. So if you're into tailgating parties or you want to sit by the campfire at night and watch a movie, very, very romantic. This is your entertainment area. So this is where you would put your Blu-ray player or a PlayStation. You could put your satellite dish over here if you order the optional satellite dish. So the receiver would go in here because all these are inverted plugs now. So you'd plug everything in there. We also have your HDMI plug-in for here. And then we've also got some coax cable connections as well. Everything of your electronic needs would probably store in here. I really love how the 2 driver and passenger seats become part of the motorhome. There are 2 chairs, so if you have company over, they're also done in ultra fabrics. This is our sand color, absolutely fantastic. I just love how this becomes part of the motorhome, right? I'm not gonna hit my head. I can sit down, relax, but you can see how easy it is to move back into the motorhome. Above here, we've got storage, which is great. We have our optional safe. We have our privacy curtain that goes around the windshield, snaps in place. 2 go here and then they snaps, and they're on this side of the chairs, right? So they snap in place. That way the chairs are still part of the motorhome at night. That's very smart. We have a fitted sheet for your Murphy bed as well. And then we also have Our leisure bag here with all of our warranty information, extra sets of keys, beautiful curved door, and that just locks in place. Storage in here. This is an optional table that you can get. I really like this table. If somebody was still sleeping in the bed, I can use this as a work desk, workstation, have coffee in the morning. I can watch TV. The TV turns and swivels towards me from either side, so probably easier to see the TV from here. So you can just slide over here and use this table. It's really smart use of space, nice little option to have. Bed can be completely down. You can still be fully functional with this table. Swivels, turns, moves, so it's easy to get in and out of these chairs, so I can move in and out. Kitchen to get something from the drink, and I can come back in here. As you can see, the driver passenger seats are part of the motorhome. You can see how easy it is because we are flush floor all the way to the front here. I think one of the only manufacturers that were smart enough to go flush floor, no drop down, so you're not going to tumble and hurt yourself or fall. Flush floor, lots of natural sunlight, LED lights here in the cabinets look fantastic. You can dim them, you can run them off your smartphone as well. Look at the storage. Wow, nice, big, deep storage, right? Absolutely fantastic. Over here, we have some of our electronics where we can plug in an optional satellite dish here. We also have our controller for our TV antenna and our Wi-Fi booster right here. We can turn that on. So we use the WineGuard 2.0 Wi-Fi booster. So it'll grab any Wi-Fi signal that you happen to have. It'll boost it into your motorhome. Or you can buy the service from WineGuard and then you'll be your own walking hotspot. Or you can get a secondary SIM card off your smartphone provider, put that into the Wi-Fi booster up on the roof, and then once again, you're your own walking hotspot as well. Lots of nice storage. Once again, soft close, European hidden hinges, curved doors. And look at this beautiful diffused LED lighting all the way through the motorhome. Ducted air conditioning all the way through the motorhome. So the air conditioner, which now runs off of your 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. So I can run the air conditioner off my house batteries. Opening skylight, absolutely fantastic. Lots of fresh air, right? It's easy to open and close. Plus you can have some screen across it in case you're in some mosquitoes, or you can completely turn it completely off. Keep the sun out, but have some fresh air coming in. I'm about, so what, 6'4" to the top here, 6'5" over here. So we have lots of headroom, but you're gonna absolutely love the ducted air conditioning. If you don't have ducted air conditioning in the motorhome, move on. And then over here, we have our multiplexing system. So this is where we run the motorhome. As you can see, this is our main homepage. You can download the app, run everything on the motorhome off your smartphone. Turn on our porch light or our awning light. This one has the WineGuard T4 satellite dish. You can hit that right there. You can see our tanks. We're empty in freshwater, gray, and our black is empty. We have a little bit of propane. Our master light switches right there for on and off. Water pump turn on, battery disconnect switch. You can turn that off and on there. You can see our temperatures, right? House battery, what our voltage is at, and our chassis batteries right there. AGS, which is an automatic gen start. Switches for our lights. Once again, you can control this all off your phone. If you hold the button, it'll dim the lights. You can turn lights off and on individually, or you can turn the master switch all the way on, all the way off. This is where it gets kind of interesting here. So we've got our new system here. For example, we have a smart solar controller. Now you can see all the controlling of what's going on with how much power is coming into the motorhome and what we're using. So that's quite exciting. Over here, we have our auto gen start, which I can then program. So we have a smart surge protector. So you can see how the power is flowing in and where it's being used. And this is also new for 2025, our multiplexing system. You would turn the inverter by pressing the inverter button now, so it's right there. We have our Aventa 13,500 BTU air conditioner, which is now inverted, and we put soft start in it as well. If I wanted to cool the motorhome down, I would turn on my inverter. I would then hit cool, set my temperature, and the air conditioner would come on, and it's a quiet air conditioner, which is great. If I wanted my furnace to come on, I would then hit furnace. That would be my heat, 16,000 BTU furnace. Make sure you download the Firefly app so you can run it off your smartphone, and also download the Battleborn app so you can check the status on your batteries as well. Let's look down here. We've got a place for our shoes here. I love these shoes, by the way. Or you can put the shoes underneath here now that the batteries have been moved. So we have lots of place to put your shoes. You're not going to fall out of the motorhome by stepping on shoes. fire extinguisher. Once again, some shoe storage in here. Of course, we have our beautiful screen here, and I love this. Look at this, place to hang your jackets when you come up. And don't forget, it's our 60th year of building RVs, so make sure you check out our leisure travel van store on our website. We have lots of great leisure clothing, shirts, jackets, mugs, hats, absolutely great. You can look fantastic driving down your leisure travel van motorhome in leisure travel van clothing. Up above here, this is our inside control center. Number one, our optional 4-point hydraulic leveling jacks. We're gonna put the emergency brake on. We're gonna hit auto level and we'll automatically level the motorhome. When you wanna bring the jacks back up, you're gonna hit all retract and the jacks will come back up. Over here is our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater controller. Over here is our slide out switch for bringing our slide out in and out. It runs on electricity, 12-volt power, so always be looking at the slide out when you wanna bring it in or out. And then over here, we have our standard 270 amp lithium batteries. That's standard for 2025. We also have an option for another 270 amp lithium battery. And this is the heaters for them. So if it gets into some cold weather, you can turn those heaters on and that way they will take and give a charge. You can leave this on all the time if you want, and it will only heat the batteries when the temperature gets below 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 36 Fahrenheit. Very easy. Here's one of our secondary control panels. Now this is new for 2025. We have an outside battery disconnect switch. We also have an inside battery disconnect switch. So this is going to turn off all the power to the motorhome. See that? So all the power inside the motorhome has now been turned off. I can turn all the power back on. I can turn on all my lights, or I can turn all my lights off. I can turn on different things in different areas. This controls a lot of our outside lights, our awning light, outside light, and our light in our compartment as well. So throughout the motorhome, you're going to see these secondary control panels. I love all the beautiful LED lighting here. These are your air conditioner filters for air going in, so you want to clean those a couple times a year. Look at this beautiful hanging closet. So these shelves can be taken out, and you can have this all as hanging closet space. So you can remove them or leave them in, and then this is a complete huge hanging closet. Underneath our hanging closet, we got some beautiful drawers. Once again, full drawer extension glides, all done with soft close. Look at that, nice big drawers. Underneath here, we have our breaker box and our fuse panel, just like you would have at home. Nice big galley area. Hard to believe how big this galley is in such a small motorhome, right? Let's talk about this 2-burner spark ignition stove, right? Fires up. Very simple to do. It's got a built-in backsplash. I really like that. Up here, I've got a fan right there, so I can actually turn my fan on. And if I'm doing any cooking, and all the fumes are gonna go out the motorhome. So very simple to do right there. I really like that. Over here, look at this. We have a place for our Keurig machine, but look at the storage. I don't know if you can see down there or not, but huge, big, deep storage area for a Keurig machine. Of course, we have our awning style windows. We have daytime, nighttime shades as well. Up above here, we have storage. Look at the storage for our plates. Full plate's gonna fit in here, right? Great way to check, right? If you're looking at RVs, grab the microwave plate. Does it fit? Because that's what a plate would do, right? If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. The cabinets are just fake cabinets and they don't store anything. They're really not much of a cabinet. Look at this. We both have soft close, European hidden hinges, curved doors. And look at this beautiful solid surface Corian countertop, 1/2 inch thick, right? This is Antarctica white. We also do concrete. Look at this, nice, big, deep stainless steel sink, chrome faucet. Absolutely great. And look at this, I really like this. So this is, when you're doing your dishes, you can put your dish in here and it'll drip dry in here, and then you can drain the water out. That is super ingenious. I absolutely love it. Accessory channel, paper towel holder, spices, the built-in backsplash. Once again, secondary control panel here. Underneath the galley, you need storage, right? So first, cutlery drawer right here for all of our cutlery things. Okay, and then storage. Full water filtration on all leisure travel vans. We charcoal filter all the water. Once again, soft close, and look at this deep pot and pan drawer. Very, very smart. And, right, you gotta have this, right? Pull-out pantry. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, we have all of our Jenny Craig diet items in there. These ones especially only have about 8,000 calories per bite, which isn't too bad. I should lose some weight there for sure, but you can see how it all locks in place. Very nice. Built-in garbage can. Very nice. And then we also have our Vario heat furnace underneath there as well. Everything is very organized, neat, and tidy. That is well done. On the other side of the galley, we've got our convection microwave. So this is a standard microwave, and it's also an oven, right? So you can do convection baking. So nice big, you can set the different controls here. It's got a turning wheel on it as well. So that's your convection microwave. And then we have our 12-volt battery-driven electric fridge. So 12-volt fridge, very important. It's about 6.2 cubic feet, so lots of room for putting everything in. Freezer down below, very smart. So the great thing, and this is actually already cold, we're running it off of our house battery. It's gonna keep your ice cream nice and cold. So 12-volt electric fridge, standard on all Unity and Wonder models for 2025. I have a residential dry 3-piece bathroom with a privacy door. Hey, this is something that you'll never do in a Class B van. Invite you into the bathroom, more than one person. Sometimes you can't even fit one person in a Class B motorhome bathroom, but we can. Come on in, I can bring 3 or 4 of us in. Hey, welcome into the bathroom. Yes, look at this, nice big stand-up shower. I'm well over 6'1". It's probably 6'4", 6'5" to the top. Love the skylight, natural light. I can see the beautiful trees and everything around me. Frosted glass doors, right, glass. Glass doors, not plastic. These are glass doors. But look how much room you have. I can easily turn all the way around in the bathroom. Shower head, we've got a restrictor, flow restrictor here. So if you're dry camping, you want to conserve water, you can turn the water on and off, have a navy shower, right? Where you're gonna water, lather, rinse, right? So very smart there. Like a place here for all of our shampoos, conditioners, right? LED lights, got a handle for getting in and out of the motorhome. There is so much room in this shower. I love the glass doors. It gives me lots of privacy because nobody wants to see me naked. Beautiful bathroom window. We're gonna have a privacy blind on it as well, daytime, nighttime, like that, awning style window, so you have lots of fresh air, natural light. And then we have a macerator toilet here. So this is a China toilet, macerator toilet. What that means is gonna grind up all the solids, shoot them into the black tank. We have our exhaust fan there, so if I'm having a shower, right, and I wanna get all the steam out of the motorhome, no problem whatsoever. Look at that. Simple, press the button, boom, all the way it comes out. Full dressing mirror for getting ready, you know, shaving, getting all that stuff done in the morning. I'm a blade guy, so I'm gonna shave blade style, absolutely. But look at the storage space. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, you know, everything you want right there. Solid corian countertops. We have our chrome faucet, little stainless steel sink here, once again, for shaving or brushing your teeth all. Look at this storage area. This is so cool. Place here for secondary linens. Place here for towels. But look how nicely it closes and locks in place. Second hanging closet, are you kidding me? We had one in the front and one in the backs. These are adjustable shelves. And then more storage, look at this. Full drawer, extension glides, soft close. Once again, same. And look at this, really big, deep. So tons of storage space. Underneath the sink, more storage. And you can see how well done all of our plumbing is, how it's all sealed, right? It's not gonna vibrate. But nice big storage area there. It's hard to believe that you can have a 3-piece dry bathroom in your home, away from home, on wheels. So residential style 3-piece bathroom. Huge galley, absolutely fantastic, that's a buy. Lots of interior storage with leisure lounge chairs. Oh, I love that. Oh, pop-up TV, 40-inch smart TV, soundbar, Bluetooth. We also have a subwoofer, and plus for 2025, the electrical upgrades are absolutely fantastic. Updated Firefly system that you can run off your phone. Standard 270 amp lithium battery. Optional 270 amp lithium battery gives you 540 amps of lithium power. Inverted air conditioner with soft start. 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. What powers this incredible motorhome, of course, is the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis with the new 2-liter dual turbo diesel engine, 9-speed automatic transmission. I can't wait to show you this chassis. Let's have a look at the chassis right now. We're in the cockpit of the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. So we've got our Mercedes-Benz MBUX system, 10.25-inch monitor, 4-cylinder dual turbo engine. Has a small turbo when you hit it, gives you power right away, and has a big turbo when you're rolling down the highway. We have 208 horsepower, 9-speed automatic transmission. You actually can paddle control the transmission, bringing the gears up or down. So if you're going up a mountain, you can gear down right here. If you're want it more on the 9-speed, you can move it over to the 9 9-speed up here on this side. So that's very cool. Electronic power steering. You can see our mirror here. So we've got our backup camera. See how the backup camera's on right now? I can see what's behind me. When it's not on, it's just an actual mirror, so I can see what's behind me. If something falls, makes a bump noise, I don't turn my head, taking myself away from the road, a drawer opened or something opened in the back. Not everyone orders their chassis the same as Leisure Travel Van does. We try to order all the options that we can. Chrome grille, LED lights, high beam assist, wet wiper right here with rain sensor. We have fog lights. This controls all the safety features. So what that's going to do is going to give us our adaptive cruise control, active brake assist, lane keeping assist, and traffic sign assist. It'll tell you what the posted speed limit is here on your speedometer. We have hill assist. So if you're on a hill, it'll hold the brake until you start to drive away, so you're not going to roll backwards. We also have crosswind assist. So if it's super windy out, it'll brake, it'll slow you down until you're in a nice safe position. It'll control your speed. And for me, it also has attention assist. So if you pull out of your lane too many times, it's going to say, hey, pull over, get a cup of coffee, take a break, which is important because nowhere's that important to get to. We're just going to take our time and get there. Speed sensitive electric power steering. We have an airbag here, and airbags in the seats as well. Here I've got power heated seats. You can see that they're moving over here, up and down. I also have memory settings for my seats, so I can set different memory for whoever's driving the motorhome. We have our power windows on this side, heated power mirrors over here. Over here, I control everything on the motorhome. Right here, see that? Just kind of like an iPad. I can move it around. Optional satellite radio, but you can control all your radio stations right here on your control panel. Also phone, we have streaming Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto off the MBUX system. And you have navigation. Plus you can talk to Mercedes-Benz. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
How cool is that? Find me a campground near my location. Look at that. How simple is that? We have one 19 kilometers away. We've got tilted steering, right? Telescopic steering, locks in place. Obviously, we have air conditioning. We also have heat, all controlled right there. And then we have a lot of charging ports as well. We have wireless charging port right here, USB-C charging ports up in this area here. We also have a 12-volt charging plug right here that you can plug into. Sometimes when you're with a big group of leisure travel vans and everybody has a Mercedes-Benz chassis, it will ask you to plug this in right here to know that that's the key for this motorhome. Another great new feature, we have Mercedes-Benz floor mats that come with the motorhome. Easy to clean, no more carpet. We are flush floor all the way to the front. You can slide right in without bumping my head, plus lots of cup holders. Cup holder, 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 another cup holder down here. So you can stay very hydrated in a leisure travel van. The ergonomics of the Mercedes-Benz chassis, you can see I'm not a small guy, but look how much room I have. And I love all the map lights that they have some lighting inside the cab area. It's all right there. I also like the big sun visors, very nice, and lots of storage up above here. Every brand new customer that buys a leisure travel van, we provide exclusive roadside assistance benefits. We have technical support, roadside assistance, towing, tire assist, emergency fluid delivery, locksmith service, jump starts, RV, mobile mechanic, dealer locator assistance, and a concierge service. That comes standard for the first 2 years that you own your leisure travel van. MyLTV, we have lots of product information, manuals, walkthrough videos on how everything works in the motorhome. We have travelers clubs. We have over 12 travelers clubs, and you can join one of the clubs and they do lots of great rallies and they go RVing together. It's a lot of fun. We also have an ambassador rewards program. We also have the Leisure Explorers team. We also have the leisure list, different campgrounds that are great or hidden campgrounds, and you can contribute to it as well. Every year we do a photo contest where we have our own leisure travel van calendar. All MyLTV members have live chat access to our service advisors. So make sure you join MyLTV. It's free for all leisure travel van owners, new and used. What an incredible chassis to power this incredible motorhome. The chairs, once again, become part of the motorhome. I can swivel them, turn them. Come on, let's go outside and have a look at all the great features outside of the motorhome. Wow, Wow, is that absolutely spectacular, the inside of that motorhome? What did I tell you? Nice big bed, reclining chairs, the big pop-up TV, and that absolutely gorgeous residential bathroom with a stand-up shower. Hey, we have a spectacular view in this motorhome, right? Look at this beautiful lake. We also have beautiful awning-style windows, right? So lots of glass, lots of light coming into the motorhome, lots of view out into this great, beautiful lake. If it's pouring rain, you don't ever have to worry about rain coming into the motorhome. And of course, it's sexy frameless glass windows, which makes it look absolutely spectacular. Of course, we have our mirrors. If you're in a tight place, right, you can move the mirrors in, get into that tight spot, bring the mirrors back out, right? These are power heated mirrors as well. We got a nice little light here, a little courtesy light for getting in and out of the motorhome, fiberglass step for getting in and out of the motorhome. And of course, we use the Mercedes-Benz seats. Look at this beautiful fiberglass. This is all molded fiberglass front, molded fiberglass side. This is the transition area. See how it ties into the motorhome? And then of course we have our beautiful Girard awning that's new for 2025. Girard awning, we're gonna put that out right now. So what makes the Girard awning a little bit different, they use a canvas top, right? So not a plastic top or a vinyl top. So now you can see we got the LED lights on there. Beautiful, right? So now I'm out of the sun, and I mean, this is one gorgeous view here of Lake Minnewaska. So the awning's gonna come out about 7 feet, and it's just over 12 feet in length, so you have nice big awning area on those hot summer days. Get your lawn chairs out. We have an outside barbecue quick connect. We have an optional table you can hook up and just enjoy life. But look how spectacular this is. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's wind censored, so this is my best Michael Jordan imitation. You're gonna absolutely love it. Here we go, Michael. Make sure you never bring the awning out if it's a super windy day. Always leave the awning in. We don't want the wind to ever damage your awning. So only bring it out when it's kind of a calm day out. See down here, we've got the optional 4-point hydraulic leveling jacks down. We're not quite level ground here, but you can see the jacks are down. 4 jacks, they're one touch. You touch them to bring them down, you touch them to bring them back up. Absolutely fantastic, easy to use. Right here, we've got our new electrical system for 2025 as far as batteries go. So this one has the standard 270 amp lithium battery. You can also see here, you can have a second battery option, another 270 amp lithium battery, which would give you 540 amp hours that you can use in the motorhome. We've also updated our inverter to a 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. We've added soft start to our Truma air conditioner, so you can run the air conditioner off the house batteries. So we have 2 battery disconnect switches now. We have a main battery disconnect switch here in the battery area. That'll turn off all the power to the motorhome. We also have our smart MPPT solar controller right here. So we have all of our electronics on the outside, all in one compartment. And since we're talking about power, we also have a beautiful sunny day right now. So you also have 2 options on solar panels. We have 200 watts of solar and 400 watts of solar. We use a hard rigid panel. The solar would then always be trickle charging the house battery. So great if you're dry camping, you do a lot of dry camping, solar panels I think is a must. So this is either your optional outside 40-inch TV with a Bluetooth soundbar, or you can have it for storage. Great little storage area. You can put lots of different things in this area here. So optional, TV or storage. So depending on how you want to spec out your Murphy bed lounge. Okay, let's have a look at our step here. So right now we have this on travel mode. So you can see the step came out when I opened the door. I can turn it into camping mode so that when I close the door, the step stays stationary. That way you don't wear out your motors on your steps. So that's really nice to have. And then we've also got our screen here. So right here, I like this because if you have pets, we've got the aluminum bracing that goes across here so the pets can't come through the screen. We can get lots of fresh air into the motorhome, and we can just close that door like that. Another nice option is our keyless entry. We run it off of the Mercedes-Benz key fob, so I can lock and unlock my door. So I've locked it, and now I've unlocked it. Look at that. So it runs off the Mercedes-Benz key fob. Nice little option to have. Floor, box tubular steel welded, vacuum pressed, one-piece floor, front to back, okay? Then we've also got our beautiful curved walls. Once again, boxed aluminum, welded, and then curved. Nothing looks like a leisure travel van coming down the road. Molded fiberglass, transition areas, curved wall, one-piece roof, vacuum bonded, and that's a fiberglass flex roof, so it expands and contracts with heat and cold. Make sure you go to our website and sign up to see the factory tour. It's about an hour long, and we walk you through how we build every part of the motorhome. We're vertically integrated, so we build everything ourselves. Nobody builds the house like leisure travel vans. This is called full body paint. Each color is painted 3 times, and then 2 coats of clear. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. And we have 8 different colors that you can choose from. This is Shadow. We have Silver, Glacier, White Suede, Eurosport, Champagne, Atlantic Blue, and everybody's favorite, Graphite. So 8 different exterior colors. Plus, for the 2025 model year, we have a special anniversary 60th edition package. Comes with diamond white exterior paint. If you're looking for a collector's item, make sure that you order a 60th anniversary package. So we have lots of lighting on the outside. Of course, we got our LED lights on the awning. We have an LED light, patio light here, and then this is also lit up as well, the handle for getting in and out of the motorhome. We got our fiberglass fender skirt. Way underneath here, we spray foam all of our wheel wells. We spray foam all the tanks underneath. Rocks and stones aren't going to damage your tanks underneath the motorhome, which is very important. Another nice little option are the Alcoa aluminum rims. We go with 6 rims. They're all aluminum. On the outside, we use the Durabright outside shine. You can check your inner and your outer tire pressure without having to take the hubcaps off that you would normally get with the steel rims from Mercedes-Benz. So remember, we have 4 wheels on the backside and 2 wheels up front. So on all of our leisure travel vans, we have our own leisure travel van switchblade key. So that's for locking and unlocking our compartments. So I locked it up there, and now I'm going to unlock it here. So now we're unlocked, and underneath here, we've got our optional 3.6 kilowatt propane generator. Now, this is very important for our dry campers. With all the lithium power that we have, now we have to be a way of charging those lithium batteries. You're gonna be like, well, Dean, I got solar panels on the roof. There's a thing called nighttime. If you drain them down dead, we've got a 3.6 kilowatt insurance policy. So if the batteries go dead, I can turn this generator. It's going to produce 150 amp hours to recharge. If you have the optional batteries, 540 amp hours. So when I'm dry camping, I can recharge my batteries and my motorhome is still fully functional. It's a smart way to RV. Over here, we've got some more storage. Look at this. Nice big storage area. Once again, you can see how everything is strutted, so it's not going to fall and hit me on the head. Fiberglass here, EPDM rubber hinge seal. Look at that. Pops right up. Galvanized sheet metal. This is all galvanized sheet metal. The reason we use galvanized sheet metal, it's not going to crack, it's not going to rust, right? If you use plastic in there, eventually the plastic's going to crack. It's a motorhome. It's bouncing down the highway. It's like an earthquake going down the road, right? Jack your house up in the air. See how far you can tow it before it completely falls apart. So we like to use all the best products we can when we're making leisure travel vans. If you look underneath here, we spray foam all of our tanks. Once again, it's quieter when it's going down the road. It also prevents damage to our tanks. They're all spray foamed as well. Nice, beautiful option. This is our outside portable table. We call it our suitcase table because when you're walking around with it, it looks like a suitcase. Very nice. So if you do a lot of dry camping and you don't have a table, this is a nice option to have. It has adjustable legs. It's all made of aluminum. Look at this. Simple to hook up. Lock it in place here. Look at that. I can adjust my legs up or down. Super strong, as you can see. The 60th anniversary package, we do it in beautiful matte black. And then right here, we have our barbecue quick connect, portable barbecue. You can hook that up. So I can put my outside portable barbecue, right? Or we've inverted all the plugs in the motorhome. So if I have an outside electric grill, turn on my inverter, plug in my electric grill, and I'm cooking outside, baby. Molded fiberglass, right? Ties into our curved walls. We've got our backup camera there. So for 2025, we have 2 cameras, one in the mirror so you can see all the time what's behind you. And then we also have a backup camera in our 10.25-inch monitor from Mercedes-Benz. So 2 cameras. But in the event that maybe you bump something, this is what you're gonna like. We run a 2-piece molded rear mast. So this bumper is separate from the main body. So you can just replace this fiberglass bumper in the event that you didn't see something, you kind of maybe touched it a little bit. Now that shouldn't happen because we have 2 cameras and 2 monitors inside the motorhome. Of course, we have LED marker lights up top. We also have LED lights down here. And then down here, we've got our 5,000-pound receiver hitch with our 7-pin connector. So you can tow up to 5,000 pounds. The GCWR on the Mercedes-Benz chassis is 15,250 pounds minus your wet weight. So you want to make sure you know what your motorhome weighs so you know how much you can tow. So the GVWR on the chassis is 11,030 pounds. So let's just say you loaded up this motorhome to maximum GVWR of the chassis, 11,030 pounds minus 15,250 would leave you 4,220 pounds of towing. Nice option to have is the optional ladder. Even if you don't order this, we still put the steel and the backing in the mask, so you can always add it later. It's a 2-piece ladder so that nobody can tamper up on your roof, but you can see here, very easy to get up and down the motorhome if you want to check something up on the roof. It's very slippery up here, so we don't recommend you hanging out here at all because this is a 1-piece fiberglass flex roof. I'm on top of the world. Look how beautiful this view is here. Lake Minnewaska in the background, but let's have a look at this beautiful roof, right? Talked about it earlier, optional, 400 watts of solar panels, rigid solar panels. Every single screw head is sealed. And like I said, it's super strong. We're almost 5 inches thick in the center core. I think 4 inches, 4.5 inches thick in the center core. It's nice and strong. And then right here we've got our WineGuard 2.0. This is your Wi-Fi booster, TV antenna. You can get a secondary SIM card from your smartphone, put it in there, and then you're your own walking hotspot. You can also have an optional satellite dish. We use the dish or the direct satellite dish in the US or Bell in Canada. So nice little option to have if you like to watch satellite TV. That satellite dish goes right here. And you can see how easy it is to get up and down with the optional ladder. I like it. It's black. It looks good. Here we go, coming down. We're gonna do a little jump. Yeah. We also have lots of great exterior storage. Look at this. Nice big storage bin. Absolutely fantastic. I can fit in here no problem. I still fit, I still got it. Come have a look how much storage we have in here. This is where we store our optional ladder and we store our optional table, and it's also lit up as well. Our outside service center. I like this service center because everything is all in one spot. I'm not going over there to do this and to do that. Dumping our tanks, where that's done right here. We also have an optional macerator pump that's already all connected if you like that. So it'll pump uphill if you have to. Nice little option to have is the macerator pump if you want to go that way. Right here we have our propane fill. That's done by a certified propane filler. We have a 15-gallon propane tank, so that gets filled up right there. This is your black Sani flush when you want to clean your black tank. Also, if you have a portable satellite dish, you would plug it in right here. We also have an optional satellite dish that goes up on the roof. It does dish, direct, or Bell. We also have cable connection plug here, so if you're at a campground that's got cable, you can plug it in there and watch cable on your TV. We have our propane disconnect, so when I want to turn off the propane, when you're going on ferries or some tunnels, you have to have the propane off, you would then turn it off right there. Water pump switch here, so that's kind of cool. Let's say I'm dry camping and I want to have an outside shower, so I would hook up my outside shower right here. One of my buddies, Steve, always had a hard time with that, so I'm just showing him how to do that here. So I'm going to turn on my water pump, and then I have hot and cold running water. So great if you want to have pets, you want to clean their paws off, you want to have an outside shower, you need to clean something outside. When I want to fill my fresh water tank, that's done where I'd hook up a fresh water hose, right? Because it doesn't have the rubber taste. I would then hook it up into here. I would then plug it into here, and then I would hit this valve right here for city water or for portable water that you're carrying, right? When the portable water is filled up on the freshwater tank, it'll leak out, so you know that your tank is completely full. For winterizing, this is done for winterizing right here. And this is a nice little feature. There we go. We have some RV antifreeze in here already. So when I want to winterize my motorhome, I have a jug of RV antifreeze. I plug this into there. I turn my winterizing valves off. I turn off my Truma valves for my hot water heater because we don't want RV antifreeze going into the motorhome. And I then turn on my water pump. It'll suck it up through the lines and you would winterize your motorhome. If you're a big dry camper and you've run out of fresh water and you went and got a big jug of water, you could actually use this to suck the water back up into the freshwater tank as well. And this little tool is used for dumping your fresh water tank. So kind of that way you don't have to crawl all the way underneath the motorhome. Turn the valve like that, drain the water for winterization as well. So everything is all in one spot, and it's all on the driver's side of the motorhome. This is our Vario heat furnace, only available on the Unity Murphy Bed Lounge and the Wonder Murphy Bed Lounge. And then of course, all Unities have the Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater, best hot water heater in the industry. So we have two different modes. We have Eco and Comfort. When it's on Eco, it doesn't heat this 1 liter of hot water. When you're on Comfort, it does heat this 1 liter of hot water, and we have separate water lines, hot water lines, that go to each hot water faucet. Instant hot water. As it uses up this 1 liter of hot water, 60,000 BTUs of heat are continuously heating that water. So if you're plugged into shore water, you have continuous unlimited hot water. Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater, the only way to heat hot water, and it's on all Unity and Wonder motorhomes. We got our beautiful awning style windows, so nice picture windows, lots of light coming in the motorhome. And then over here is where we would connect our 30 amp shore power. And we also have a smart surge protector built into it so that no bad electricity can come into our motorhome and damage our electronics. So for 2025, we put a bigger storage bin in here, absolutely fantastic. I think I could fit my golf clubs in there, and now they don't have to go in that area. I just can carry more and more stuff. Big storage, double struts in the door so it's not going to hit you in the head. And then we talked a little bit earlier, here's where we keep our 3-inch dump hose, right? So it's nice and secure, safe right in there. Even if you order the macerator pump, the optional macerator pump, we always include the 3-inch dump hose as well. Look how big this is, right? Once again, galvanized sheet metal, all spray foamed underneath. It goes back that way. So yes, no problem fitting some golf clubs in there. Great exterior storage. And don't forget, we are 25 feet 1 inch bumper to bumper. You can look how stealth this beautiful motorhome is, the beautiful curved wall. Look at all the beautiful awning style windows. Oh, look at this. Press of a button and I have a slide out coming out. You couldn't even tell. And I can leave the bed down with the slide out in. Very smart. So if I'm at a roadside stop or a Walmart or somewhere you're not supposed to put your slide out, boom, you can still have the bed down. Now when the slide out comes out, I create way more living space, and look how beautiful it is. Once again, curved wall matched exactly into the curved wall of the motorhome. Still full body painted, right? Slide out comes out, but look at we run double track here, track here, track here, track on the other side. So we have 4-track system. So the slide out always goes in nice and square. Once again, all painted. You can see how many screws hold the slide out box together. Vacuum bonded, steel frame floor, vacuum bonded aluminum walls, vacuum bonded aluminum walls, and vacuum bonded aluminum roof as well. Up there, that's called a slide topper awning. The slide topper awning is designed to prevent bird droppings and debris from coming back into your house. So that's super smart. We have 2 bulb seals and a sweeper seal. So when it seals together, it seals nice and tight. You're not going to get any water into the motorhome. But this is built just like the main body of the motorhome. So it's going to go in nice and square. The slide out runs on 12 volts, so it's easy to move in and out. One touch button, and you can see the bulb seals here. But what's more important, you're going to see how stealth it looks when the slide out comes in, because the curved wall matches the curved wall on the motorhome. So now we're in stealth mode. We've got our molded fiberglass transition area here. Now this is very cool, right? For filling up your diesel fuel, right? Mercedes-Benz chassis runs on diesel fuel, right? So we're gonna fill it up right here. We can close the door, fill it up, no fumes going to the motorhome. When this closes, now it's locked in place. Nobody can tamper with your diesel fuel. We got our fiberglass step for getting it out. Once again, our mirrors go all the way in, all the way out if you're in a tight area. And of course, we have our little courtesy light for getting in and out. Fiberglass molded front mask, panoramic view, fully insulated. Full body paint, looks absolutely fantastic. You can see how everything ties together. Of course, what powers the beautiful Unity Murphy Bed Lounge is the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. The 11,030 pound GVWR is gonna roll this baby down the road. It has a new engine, 4-cylinder, 2 turbo. So you have lots of power, and what's more importantly, you've got fantastic fuel economy. I think the 2025 Unity Murphy Bed Lounge is the perfect 2-person motorhome. We've got that nice big Murphy bed, the leisure chairs with power recliners, nice big 40-inch TV with a sound bar. We have a subwoofer, nice big galley area, residential style 3-piece bathroom in the back, lots of exterior storage, optional secondary TV outside for all of our tailgating fans. You can build and price this motorhome with the exact options and colors that you want. You can see the price right there as well. You can also go to your local leisure travel van dealer in the US and Canada. Probably do 30, 35, 40 shows a year. Make sure that you come and see us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that bell, subscribe. We super appreciate everybody that follows us on YouTube. It's the perfect 2-person motorhome. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you get one and get a kayak and go kayaking. We'll see you next time. Dean from Leisure Travel Vans. I'm kayaking backwards.